Hi, this is Patrick from SpyFu.com. Recently, I've had a surprising amount of people reach out to me directly asking how to make a video from home. Because of the quarantine currently in place in much of the world, public speakers, yoga instructors, even doctors now all have to go on camera to talk to people that they would normally interact with in person. How does someone in that position even talk into a camera without feeling uncomfortable and coming off like a complete weirdo? I have actually been doing this talking into camera type video for a long time. Hi, I'm Patrick from SpyFu.com.
Hi, I'm Patrick McGrain.
Good morning.
Hi, I'm Patrick.
Longer.
Hi, I'm Patrick McGrain.
My name is Patrick McGrain.
Hi, I'm Patrick McGrain.
Was it my destiny to work here?
Yes.
Okay. Video interaction is more important now than ever, and getting into video marketing for the first time can present some challenges, quarantine or no quarantine. A lot of the technical stuff can be done from your laptop or your smartphone now. So in this video, let's cover the basics of simply expressing yourself and your brand on camera. This might be the most meta video I have ever done. Isn't that right, Past Patrick?
Yes, indeed, voice in my head.
Have you ever seen clips of old silent films? Sometimes they're tough to watch, and not because they're black and white or because they don't have sound. But it's the over-the-top acting that seems almost comical now, like a bad soap opera. I'm looking at you, Maria del Barrio. That's because in the silent era, most of the actors were trained in stage theater, where you have to be more boisterous with your gesticulation so the people in the nosebleeds know what's happening. Though that style worked well from a distance, it looked ridiculous when the actor was 20 feet tall on the silver screen. That new format was a lot more intimate and required a new level of subtlety they weren't trained for. The same thing applies to the black screen. What worked well in your conference room or an auditorium or kung fu studio might not translate to the phone or laptop. I mean, some of you are watching this from your bathroom right now. You know who you are. Jeff. And that is an entirely different type of audience interaction. Totally normal today, but requires new approaches that you might not be trained for. So let's talk about how to be more comfortable in front of a camera. It's kind of weird to look into a lens and pretend it's a person. If you're doing this style of video, it's important not to shift your eyes too much, which seems untrustworthy. Also, not to stare unblinkingly into the camera, which seems unnecessarily intimidating. You have to hit a certain balance to come off as a normal, genuine person. And this might come completely naturally to you, but for a lot of us, it takes a little adjusting to get used to. A good way to practice is if you're doing a video call with a family member or your work team, to make an effort to look at the lens instead of at the people on the screen. Respond to what they say, nod along, react how you normally would, but remember, their face is the lens, not the image on the screen. When you look into that lens, they feel like you're looking them in the eye instead of at their chin. This might seem a little awkward at first, but practice it, even for a little bit, on each video chat, just to adjust to the concept. Another big thing is to pick up on your own unconscious quirks. I am fidgety as all get out. Can't sit still for the life of me. Where that might be okay in person or on a conference call, on camera it would be magnified and incredibly distracting. I also say and a lot. That's one of the reasons why SpyFu videos are highly scripted. If you're doing live videos, or if your style is more freeform and off the cuff, then try and pick up on your day-to-day speech patterns. Do your best to reduce fidgeting, or umming, or sniffling, or any number of unconscious quirks. I also weirdly encourage talking out loud to yourself about random ideas or daily activities. The subject doesn't matter. This is just so you can rehearse your pacing, sound more natural, and exercise those vocal cords. Do it at a time and place where you won't feel self-conscious about other people thinking you're a psychopath, because that might make you even more nervous when you get on camera. Record yourself a few times as practice, and then re-watch them. You might discover some new things about yourself. You had no idea were even, oh my god, is that what my hair looks like now? Casual practicing is important, but you don't want to overdo it and come across as disingenuous. Just like stage actors being forced onto the silver screen, this can be perceived as over the top or even comical, which is fine if that's what you're going for. Oh my god, is that what my hair looks like now? The person you are in front of a camera might not be the same person you are face to face. And that's okay. Frequently necessary. Be as much as yourself as you're comfortable being. And that sincerity will come across to the people on the other side of the lens. A final piece of advice: watch more YouTube, or at least online videos, like this one. Pause the podcast, turn off Tiger King, and watch videos in the same medium that you want to produce. Learn from successful people who are already doing this. Become inspired by them and adapt their content to your own brand or style. Again, this might come naturally to you, or it might take some practice. The good news is, you don't even have to watch videos from your own industry. If you do custom woodworking, but the style of makeup tutorial videos resonates with you for whatever reason, try it. 1, you're being even more genuine. And 2, these mashups of genres can be incredibly successful when done right. For me, it was a 2007 YouTube series called The Guild. It was on an extremely low budget, but had sharp editing, relatable personalities, and often involved the lead talking into her webcam as if there were a person on the other side. It wasn't about business or marketing at all, but it gave me the inspiration and courage to create the first Patrick face tutorial for SpyFu. Here to give you an in-depth look at my personal favorite SpyFu tool, SpyFu Combat. Because even though, yes, I have been creating these types of videos for a while, it was never at the professional level. And the stakes are much higher when the success of your business is on the line. Putting your face out there, especially in an unfamiliar medium, can be scary. But again, video interaction is more important now than ever. Having someone on the other side of that lens that you can educate, inspire, or simply make smile can make all the difference to your brand, your bottom line, and their day. If you made it this far into the video, I hope that means it was able to help you in some way. If you need more help with video creation, such as scripting, editing, or how to build a studio inside of your room using cheap sound foam glue and old Amazon boxes, I created a new Gmail account so you can reach out to me directly. I might not be able to get back to you right away, but I'll try and help the best I can. That's what SpyFu's all about. Isn't that right, future Patrick?
Yes, indeed. Voice in my head.
As always, thank you for watching.